Hello, it's Kobe Price, the Orlando Magic beat reporter for the Orlando Sentinel. With the NBA's trade deadline passing yesterday on Thursday, February 9th, we reached out to you, the fans, to see what kind of questions you all had. So let's dive right into it. Question number one comes from Gerard Benson. Gerard asks, or states rather, please make any sense of that trade. The trade that Gerard is referring to is the four-team trade that the Magic were involved in, along with the Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, and the Denver Nuggets. To recap it, for at least from the Magic side, they acquired Patrick Beverly, a 2024 second-round pick, and cash considerations. And what they sent out was fifth-year big man Mo Bamba, who they drafted with the number 6 pick in 2018. They said in a statement that they are not requiring Beverly to report to Orlando. To make sense of this trade from the Magic standpoint, getting the second-round pick back, in addition to the cash, in addition to Beverly, even though it's unlikely he'll play for the Magic, this trade was about preserving the flexibility going forward. Beverly is on an expiring deal for, 1 year, $13 million. He'll be off the books after this season. And for the Magic, this was, like I said, preserving the flexibility, but also doing right by Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba, he was no longer in the rotation after Wendell Carter Jr. returned from his injury. Mo Wagner emerged as the backup big in the lineup. He was in and out of the rotation, really mainly playing minutes when either a guy was hurt or when one of Mo Wagner or Wendell Carter Jr. were in foul trouble. So a lot of this was about preserving flexibility, but also giving Mo Bamba another opportunity elsewhere to get the playing time that he needs and that he deserves to develop. So that's really what, if you're looking from the Magic side, what this deal was about. And obviously, what they do with Patrick Beverly, there's obviously the options of buying him out. There's the option of waiving him, or maybe he stays with the Magic for the rest of the season and he doesn't report to the team. However, this was about, flexibility, opportunity for Mo Bamba, while also opening up other opportunities for guys on the roster as well. Question number 2 comes from Cameron Strang. Another question that's also a statement. Make it make sense why the Magic wouldn't want Patrick Beverly. He's a perfect vet for us. I don't think that not requiring Patrick Beverly to report to Orlando isn't about not liking him or not wanting him. I think it's more so about just trying to give the opportunities to the players already on the roster, the young players that need time and opportunity to develop. Whether it's Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, younger guards, or even, Gary Harris has been starting. Caleb Houston got playing time yesterday after Gary Harris wasn't in the lineup. So there are other guys already on this roster that they want to give opportunity to, and they already have vets on the roster, whether it's Terence Ross or Gary Harris, or even younger vets like Wendell Carter Jr., Jonathan Isaac, and even Markelle Fultz, who I brought up earlier. Question number 3 comes from Carl Anderson. Why weren't Terence Ross or RJ Hampton traded? I think it really comes down to the Magic just didn't find a trade package with other teams that they believe that would do right by them, but also do right by the players. I mentioned earlier about they valuing flexibility when it comes to, trading Mo Bamba and what they received in return. I think that was also something they were going to seek out in other trade packages as well, whether it was involving Terence Ross, RJ Hampton, so on and so forth. So I think them not, Terence and RJ still be on the roster reflects two things. The Magic may not have found the flexible package in return, but also they appreciate what Terence and RJ bring as professionals to the locker room, and maybe they want to preserve that vibe, if you want to use that word, in the locker room with the guys already in there. Question number 4, the final question, comes from Jordan Vargas. What is the sense on what will happen with Terence Ross? With Terence Ross, there are multiple ways this could go. Really, he could be a potential buyout candidate, with him being in the final year of his 4-year contract that he signed in the 2019 offseason. But there's also the chance that he could stay with the Magic for the remainder of the season and give them, the veteran presence in the locker room that they may need, especially coming down the season stretch as they try to compete in certain games. They may lean on Terence a little bit more just to see what those games are like, what value you can bring in terms of being in their ears. Obviously, he could help a contender as well with the shooting he could bring, the spacing he could bring, but the Magic could also benefit from him being on the roster as well, especially during the final stretch of the season. Thanks, everyone, for the questions, even the ones I wasn't able to get to right now. They're all greatly appreciated. We'll be doing another Magic Q&A next week addressing the state of the team heading into the All-Star break. Please send any questions you have my way on Twitter at Kobe_Price. That's KHOBI_PRICE. or even email me at khprice@orlandosentinel.com.